All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Monday, where we have a doubleheader for you here tonight. It'll be, first of all, the Washington Redskins taking on the Carolina Panthers. This will be an NFC East matchup, as the Redskins are the defending NFC East Division champions, and the Carolina Panthers, they finished last season with a 5-11 record, and Carolina trying to bounce back this season. And then our second game of our doubleheader will be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hello, I'm Mia Zempic.
Okay, wonder what's going on there. I don't know. Excuse me a moment. Got to get through my... trying to set up my music. I hate these advertisements. All right. There we go. Now we're ready. Little behind-the-scenes stuff going on here. Apologize for that. All right, we'll have Redskins, Panthers to lead things off, and Patriots, Bengals will follow. Let's take a look at the standings. Misty is 1-3 to start the season. She is taking the Redskins in this one. Gracie is 2-2 to start the season, and she's also taking the Redskins in this one. Evil Dead, he's a perfect 4-0 to start the season. We'll see who he picks here in a second. Penningetti is 2-2. We'll see who he picks here in just a second. Let's see. Kick and Uncle is 0-1, and New England Fan is 1-0. We saw New England Fan Thursday, but we haven't seen him since. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head to Charlotte, North Carolina for this one. It'll be the Redskins and the Panthers here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the Redskins and the Panthers. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. The Crimson Reds, Penningetti, taking the Redskins. Stormtaker is taking the Redskins. I need to start a card on Stormtaker. Evil Dead's got the skins. Everybody's got the skins tonight. And the Redskins will kick off. We're underway, live from Charlotte. From the 2-yard line, John Quick brings it out over the 20-25. And Quick pushing forward out to the 35-yard line. Flag is down.
Return team.
It's going to be on the Panthers.
Automatic first down.
And that's going to back up Carolina back to the 22-yard line. First and 10 for Carolina. Just underway on a hot day in Charlotte. About 95 degrees at kickoff. Heat index of about 102. First and 10. Luke George, the quarterback, hands off to Melvin Link, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. Robert Andrews, the linebacker, on the tackle for the Redskins in his 5th year out of Wake Forest. Gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Luke George, the quarterback, in his 4th year out of Cal Berkeley for Carolina. Panthers come out in the I formation. George under center. George to Holt, and Darryl Holt around the outside gets close to the first out, the 32. He's got it. That'll be a gain of 7. First down, Panthers. Darryl Holt, the 12th year back out of Maryland. 12 years still in the league. Coming up to make the tackle, number 25. That's Cameron Cole, the 14th year safety out of Chattanooga. We got a lot of old guys playing out here. 1st and 10. Panthers at their own 32-yard line. George under center. George to Darryl Holt. And Holt pushing forward out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. As we watch the replay. Looks like Robert Andrews again on the tackle for the Redskins. The 5th-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. 2nd and 2 from the 39. Opening drive of the game. Luke George, the quarterback, under center. George draws back. George looking. Rolls out. And George is going to fire deep downfield. Jump ball, and Lee comes down with it. Philip Lee, the tight end, all the way down to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage was at the 42, so let's see. 58 and 8, or 48 and 8. That's a 56-yard gain to Philip Lee, the 3rd-year tight end out of Southern Miss. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Panthers now come out in the eye. George under center. George rolls out, and the Redskins are pursuing, and they get the sack back at the 18-yard line. The Redskins brought the house. It's a loss of 14 yards. Raymond Ray on the sack. Good old Raymond Ray in his 11th year out of Houston, the defensive tackle. Redskins brought the house, and George had nowhere to run. Opening day for these two teams here in Charlotte on a hot afternoon. Panthers decided to wear white because it's so hot. 2nd and goal from the 18-yard line. George under center. Evans in motion. George hands off to Darryl Holt, gets hit in the backfield, manages to drive forward and get a yard to the 17-yard line. Robert Andrews again on the tackle. Actually, that was Ed Richmond, I'm sorry, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Maryland. 3rd and goal for Carolina at the Redskins' 17-yard line. Panthers come out 4 wide. George in the shotgun. George looking. George rolls out. And George is going to get taken down at the 20-yard line, a loss of 3. And the sack made by Stephon Kilgore, the 11th-year defensive end out of Auburn. It'll be 4th and goal, and the Panthers will have to settle for a field goal. Redskin defense gets a stop. Lucas Ewing, the former Ram kicker, in his 11th year out of Mississippi State, will come on. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt to get the Panthers on the board first. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is no good. He hit the upright. He doinked it. And the Panthers, after all that, come up empty. As Lucas Ewing doinks it off the right upright. So now the Redskins will take over, led by their starting quarterback, Peyton Hicks, in his 10th year. Actually, it's a misnomer. It is his 10th year out of Tennessee. I thought I had that wrong. Ridiculousness, Penny Getty says. Redskins will take over at their own 27-yard line. I started a card on Stormtrooper. He took the Redskins. Everybody tonight has taken the Redskins in this one. 1st and 10 in the I formation. Peyton Hicks under center. Hicks fakes the handoff. Rolls out, throws deep, and it's intercepted. The Panthers get it right back. Jake Thomas, the rookie safety out of Miami. His first career interception. Redskins have it one play and they throw a pick. The rookie out of Miami, their second round draft pick, picks it off for the Panthers, Jake Thomas. And now the Panthers get the ball right back. Luke George will come back out to lead the offense. Not a good start for the Redskins. Storm Taker has a laugh on that one. Carolina will start from their own 42-yard line. George under center. Lee in motion. George hands off to Darryl Holt around the outside, and Holt to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3 yards. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Robert Andrews again on the tackle for the Redskins. Andrews making all the tackles. There's 10 other players out there. Second and 6 from the 45. George in the shotgun. George drops back, throws, and caught by Crusoe out to the 39-yard line. That's a 16-yard gain. That's Elisha Crusoe, the third-year receiver out of Ohio State. Into Redskin territory, and that'll be a Carolina first down. Washington's only had it for one play. 1st and 10 Panthers at the Redskin 39-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. George in the shotgun. George drops back, throws, and incomplete. They were looking for Jared Moore, the 4th-year tight end out of Notre Dame. On the coverage, number 23, Kevin Ball, in his 4th year out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. We have the Patriots and the Bengals from Cincinnati after this. It'll be the debut of Anthony Lambos Jr., the new starting quarterback, the rookie quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. That's up next. 2nd and 10 from the 39. 4 receivers set wide. George in the shotgun. George looking. George rolls out, throws, and caught by Moore. And Jared Moore down the sideline to the 12-yard line. A gain of 27 yards in a Carolina first down. Yeah, the second coming of the GOAT is coming up next. And then tomorrow night we'll see the OG GOAT in his debut with the Packers, Anthony Lambos. Tomorrow night we'll be on at 9 Eastern. I have a Fair Board meeting. This should be our last Fair Board meeting until January, February, somewhere in there. After action review, a recap. I have 20 rosters done, 6 to go. That's where I stand at the moment. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. George under center in the offset eye. George pump fakes, hands off to Holt up the middle. And Darryl Holt a yard to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. I'm doing the rosters in the order of the games on the schedule. So I'm a few games ahead. 2nd and 9 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide for the Panthers. George in the shotgun. George drops back, throws, caught by Lee. And Philip Lee down to the 7-yard line. 3rd-year tight end out of Southern Miss. Down to 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. No score, not for lack of trying by the Panthers. They missed a field goal a few minutes ago. On a hot, humid afternoon in Charlotte. No, I'm not downloading. I'm transcribing. I have all the rosters downloaded. Now I'm just updating the roster. 3rd and 5. George rolls out. And George shovels to Lee. And it's knocked away at the last second by Kevin Ball. Be 4th down. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm transcribing and then updating on 19. That's what I'm doing. 4th and 5. Lucas Ewing will come back out. A little bit shorter this time. This will be a 24-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. Panthers lead it 3-0. 1:32 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 1, opening day here at Jammin' Sports. Made a 9-yarder. Awesome. And now Carolina will kick off. Be fielded by Davis. Not our Davis. Out over the 25. Marked him down at the 25-yard line. On the return, number 27, Thomas Davis, the rookie out of Washington. And now Peyton Hicks comes back out to lead the offense. Evil Dead in his Davis emoji. That's funny. 1st and 10. Redskins, this will only be their second play of the game. They threw a pick the last time. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. The Redskins are lucky they're only down 3-0. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, throws. Caught by G. Scott out to the 32-yard line. The 5th-year tight end out of Oklahoma State, G. Scott. A gain of 7. Ohio State, not Oklahoma State, I'm sorry. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. He's actually in his 4th season. Got him down in his 3rd. On 2nd and 3, Hicks to Marshall. Mike Marshall, his first carry, and he goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll be a Redskin first down. And that'll stop the clock with 55 seconds left. Here in the first quarter. Mike Marshall, now in his 7th year out of Cal Berkeley. Spent 5 years with the Steelers, now in his 2nd year with the Redskins. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 40. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Marshall. And Marshall out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 on the tackle, number 55. That's Jacob Manu, the rookie out of Washington. The linebacker. 2nd and 5 for the 45. I couldn't read my writing. 4 wide, Hicks under center. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Washington, and he fumbles the football. And the Carolina Panthers get it back. Unbelievable. Sean Washington, the 2nd-year receiver out of Nebraska, catches it, gets hit, and it's recovered by Wells, who made the hit, number 54. That's Sonny Styles, the rookie out of Ohio State. And picking up the loose football is Verlin Wells, the 7th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. So that's 2 turnovers here in the first quarter for the Redskins. And now the Panthers get the ball back. 1st and 10 at the Washington 45-yard line. It's like, my goodness. George hands off to Link. And Link to the 45, no gain. Maybe a yard. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Panthers lead it 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. We go to the second quarter. The Carolina Panthers lead the Redskins 3-0. The Redskins have turned it over twice. The Redskins are lucky they're not down 10-0 right now, or even 14-0. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Panthers at the Redskin 45-yard line, trying to capitalize on another Redskin turnover. George in the shotgun, 4 wide. Hands off to Darryl Holt around the near side, and Holt inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. Darryl Holt in his 12th year out of Maryland. Coming up to make the tackle, number 50. That's Robert Andrews. He's been everywhere. Third and 1 from the 37 in the offset eye. George under center. George to Holt. And Darryl Holt to the 38-yard line, a loss of a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the Redskins defense gets a stop. Santonio Gray, formerly with the Rams, in his 5th year out of Florida, on the tackle for the Redskins. It'll be 4th and 3. And the Panthers are going to try a field goal. This will be a 55-yard attempt by Lucas Ewing. Kick is up, and that one hits the crossbar. No good. Lucas Ewing has 3 field goal attempts so far. He's made 1, and the other 2 have struck part of the goalpost both times. The 2 he missed. And now the Redskins going to have some great field position. They'll have it at their own 45-yard line, down 3-0. The Redskins next week will be at home for their home opener against Philadelphia, who upset the Steelers earlier this week. And for Carolina next week, I'm looking here. Carolina will play. I'll tell you in a second. 1st and 10 from the 45. Hicks, play action, looking. And Hicks is going to tuck and run. And he gets taken down at the 49. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Who did the Panthers play next week? Oh, they host the Giants. They'll be at home again. Carolina will. I now predict a total Redskin takeover now. Yeah, they got all the bad football out of their system. 2nd and 5 from the Panther 49. Hicks to Marshall up the middle, and Mike Marshall to the 44-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5 and a 1st down. Verlin Wells came up, the former Charger, the linebacker, and made the tackle for Carolina. Between games, it may be a little bit more than 5 minutes. I have to call my sister in Houston, or in Miami, excuse me. She told me to call her. I will when this game's over. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Everybody in tight. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Flatt, who gets out to the 36-yard line. Charles Flatt, the rookie tight end out of Syracuse. Good for 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Oh, I'm sure she is. Second and 2 from the 36-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Marshall. And Marshall back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Dwayne Smith on the tackle. In his 12th year out of Clemson. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 36-yard line. 5:10 and counting here in the first half. Just a 3-0 game. Now the Redskins are playing for real. In the I formation, Hicks to Rempel. He's the rookie. Elijah Rempel, the rookie out of USC. Down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. Her name is Carol. She lives in Miami, Florida. She's 5 years younger than me. First and 10. Redskins from the Panther 34-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Strong. And Strong gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Joe Strong, the third-year back out of Central Florida. That is correct. I have one sister and one brother. They're both younger than me. 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks to Strong again, and Joe Strong goes nowhere. A loss of 2 yards. Coming up to make the tackle for the Panthers is Pat McAllister, the 5th-year safety out of San Diego State. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12 now for the Redskins. Maybe it's the heat. Neither team playing particularly well. Third and 12 for the Redskins. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, throws, and caught by Mediteor. Down to the 17-yard line, another rookie. A gain of 21 yards. He's got a weird name. Cam Mateor. I added a syllable. Cam Mateor. Mateor. The rookie out of Arizona State. All these players are from college football 26. Mateor. Cam Mateor. The rookie out of Arizona State. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks to Marshall. And Marshall to the 15. A gain of 2 for Mike Marshall. Making the tackle, Sonny Styles, the rookie linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Redskins at the 15-yard line. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Everybody in tight. Hicks in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Yep, Hicks looking, throws, and it's intercepted. Are you kidding me with the Redskins? Jacob Manu. He's Samoan, the rookie out of Washington, the linebacker. Picks it off. That's the Redskins' 3rd turnover this half. As Jacob Manu. Put him off the field. 3-0 Panthers. The Redskins keep trying to score, but Hicks keeps turning it over. Well, to be fair, he's thrown 2 interceptions. The third was a fumble, not by Hicks. That was by his tight end. So the Panthers will take over at their own 6-yard line. 2:38 left to play in the first quarter, just a 3-0 ball game. Sloppy game, especially by Washington. Luke George under center. George looking. George throws near side, caught by Phillip Lee. Out to the 7, a gain of just a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 and gets out of bounds. Stops the clock with 2:33 left. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 7-yard line. George under center. George looking. George scrambling now, throws and overthrows his intended receiver. He had a man open, That was Jared Moore down the sideline. He overthrew him. 3rd and 9 for the Panthers now at their own 7-yard line. 2:19 left in the half. On 3rd and 9, 4 wide, George in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
George looking. George throws, dumps it off to Holt. He can't hold on. Incomplete. The Panthers go 3 and out. It'll be 4th down. They'll be punting from their own end zone. That was not a particularly good series for Carolina. And now the Panthers' new punter, Jack Stonehouse, the rookie out of Syracuse, will come on. Stonehouse gets the punt away. Should give them good field position. Davis from the 48 into Panther territory. Still on his feet, goes down at the 39-yard line. Thomas Davis, the rookie out of Washington. Some highlights. Those are the turnovers. The 3 turnovers that the Redskins had in the first half. A recap of them. And now Washington will start from their own 30, or the Panther 39-yard line. Here's a chance for the Redskins to have a short field. They can take the lead. As bad as they played, it's only a 3-0 game. Peyton Hicks under center on 1st and 10. Hicks looking, throws, and he nearly throws number 3. Verlin Wells nearly picked it off. He was looking for G. Scott, the tight end. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2:01 left in the half. I don't know. 2nd and 10 from the 39. We'll have the 2-minute warning after this play. 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws, caught by G. Scott. Down to the 35, a gain of 4. 2-minute warning. Panthers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. We're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Comes officially with 1:57 left. Panthers lead the Redskins 3-0. 3rd and 6 for the Redskins at the Panther 35. Hicks looking, throws, and it's incomplete. Dwayne Smith knocks it down. It'll be 4th down. This will be a 52-yard field goal attempt by Cody Foster, the 5th-year kicker out of Stanford. This has not been a scintillating display of football. Yeah, he did. And now Cody Foster from 52. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. It's about par for the course. He missed it wide left. It was long enough, but he missed it to the left. It remains a 3-0 ball game in favor of Carolina. Panthers will take over now. Great field position. Yeah, that's what she said. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 42-yard line. 1:51 left to play here in the first half. Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina, Week 1. Here at Jammin' Sports, just a 3-0 game. It has been a sloppy game. It is really bad. George in the shotgun, 4 wide. George looking. George throws near side, caught by Crusoe. Out to the 48, a gain of 6. by Elijah Crusoe. It'll be 2nd and 4. Kevin Ball on the tackle. The Panthers decide not to take a timeout. They'll have it 2nd and 4 at their own 48-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. George between them in the shotgun. George looking, throws, caught by Holt. And Holt to the 47, a gain of 5. And that'll be enough for the first down. Into Redskin territory. Catching the pass out of the backfield. We're coming up on a minute left here in the first half. If you're just joining us, we're in the first half of our doubleheader tonight. We have the Patriots and the Bengals after this. We'll be in Cincinnati. 4 wide. George in the shotgun. 1st and 10. George drops back. Steps up. And now he's going to take off and slides at the 42, a gain of 5. And Carolina takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 5 with 47 seconds left in the half. Now the Redskins do get the second half kickoff. It's been a really bad first half of football. That's all I'm going to say. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Panthers at the Redskin 42-yard line. 3 to the near side. Luke George in the shotgun. George drops back, sets up a screen pass to Holt down the sideline, and making the tackle at the 37-yard line as the Carolina Panthers take a timeout was number 27, Thomas Davis. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Panthers at the Redskin 37. Carolina has 1 timeout left. 41 seconds left in the half. On 3rd down, Panthers come out. They spread the receivers out. Single back, George in the shotgun. George looking, rolls out, throws, caught by Holt out of the backfield. And Darryl Holt down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Carolina first down. They're letting the clock run. They're not taking a timeout here. Tackle made by Jashawn Moon, the 6th-year safety out of Utah State. We're down to 20 seconds. They better get a playoff soon, or they're not going to have time for a field goal. 4 wide, single back, George in the shotgun. Down to 12 seconds. 10 seconds. George looking. George steps up, and George is going to take off. He gets to the 23, a gain of 6. And the Panthers take their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 4 with 4 seconds left at the 23-yard line. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up by Lucas Ewing, who's missed 2 of 3 here in the first half. This one will be from 40 to put the Panthers up 6-0. If he should make it. But the way he's been kicking, this is no sure thing. From 40 yards, Lucas Ewing. Snap, kick is up. And it's no good. He missed it again as we go to halftime. Panthers lead at 3-0 over the Redskins here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. As we get set for the second half of this barn burner. Panthers lead the Redskins 3-0. Carolina's kicker, Lucas Ewing, has missed 3 out of 4 field goals here in the first half. The Redskins have turned it over 3 times in the first half. That kind of sums up this game right now. Let's see what type of halftime adjustments they've made. They can't get any worse. Carolina will kick off to start the second half. It'll be Jack Stonehouse, the punter, doing the kickoff duties. From a yard deep, Davis brings it out. Thomas Davis, a nice return out to the 34-yard line. First and 10, Washington. Shot of crack. You're misspelling his name. It's H-I-X. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. By all accounts, the Panthers should be up at least 21-0 by now. Hicks this. Redskins come out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks under center. First and 10. Hicks fakes the handoff. Hicks rolls out, throws deep, and man, McCleskey breaks up the pass. He should have intercepted it. Everett McCleskey, the 5th-year defensive back out of Akron. They were looking for Leon Roberts, the 6th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. Well, that's another potential pick right there. Restart this game. I've not seen a game this bad with 19 like ever. Second and 10 from the 34-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks to Marshall. And Mike Marshall breaks through. A flag is out. Of course there is. As Marshall gets out to about the 49-yard line. This one's coming back. Well, this game is setting professional football back about 110 years. Block on the back by Sean Washington.
Still second down.
Wow. That happened downfield. It'll be 2nd and 6 after they mark it off. Redskins will have it at their own 38-yard line. They gained 4 on the penalty. That's his game in a nutshell. Hicks to Marshall. And Mike Marshall breaks through. No flags. A 9-yard gain. And a first down for the Redskins at their own 47-yard line. Dwayne Smith came up, made the tackle. 12th-year defensive back out of Clemson. Mikey Marshall, that's right. Believe it or not, all the Redskins have to do is get a touchdown and they'll take the lead. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hicks throws to the near side, caught by Washington, makes a move, and gets out to the 49, a gain of 2 yards for Sean Washington. Jacob Manu, the linebacker on the tackle, will be 2nd and 8. Redskins will have it at their own 49-yard line. 6:51 and counting here in the third quarter. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Hicks and Marshall ran into each other in the backfield. That kind of broke up the timing of the play, but they still got 2 yards. .647 and counting here in the third. 2nd and 8 for the Redskins. At their own 49-yard line, they come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks fakes the handoff, throws to Say, and Virgil Say back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. McAllister is right there for the tackle, the free safety. Pat McAllister. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Redskins at their own 49. That's right. We'll see that next. Anthony Lambos Jr., the rookie quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. They host the New England Patriots next. 3rd and 7. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Marshall. Crosses midfield to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. Be 4th and 3. They come up shy of the first down. Jacob Manu on the tackle. Manu's going to be a good player. He's everywhere, man. Sam Beasley will punt now for the Redskins. Beasley gets the punt away. Beasley formerly with the Broncos. And that goes in the, out of bounds at the 7. Nice punt by Beasley. Like I said, they picked him up out of Denver in the offseason in his 8th year out of Missouri. Puts the ball out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Still a 3-0 game. Carolina leads it. If you took the under, this has been your game. 5:41 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Panthers will start at their own 7-yard line. Four wide for the Panthers. George on the shotgun. George to Darrell Holt. Holt 5 yards out to the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yes, when your best player is the punter. That's a very telling stat. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers now at their own 12-yard line. Carolina comes out in the offset eye. George under center. Allen in motion. George hands off to Holt around the near side. A flag is down as Holt gets out to about the 17, 18-yard line. But I think this one's coming back. Maybe. Yeah, block in the back on Carolina. Corey Allen, the fullback.
Still 2nd down.
Does anybody on this field know how to play professional football? 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. They'll back them up to the 9, or 2nd and 8, back at the 9-yard line. 3 to the far side. George in the shotgun on 2nd down. George to Holt, and Holt gets hit the backfield. Actually at the line, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 9. Robert Andrews, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Panthers at their own 9-yard line. I've not had a game on 19 this bad before. This is bad. We've had some bad ones, but this one takes the cake. 3rd and 9. George fakes the handoff. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers at the 1-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 16, and Carolina will be punting from their end zone. Raymond Ray on the sack and causing the fumble. Good old Raymond Ray. Cornhole is fun, but around here there's guys that are like pros, and they get it they get the bing bag in the hole like every time. It makes you not want to play. 4th and 16. Stonehouse from his end zone gets nearly blocked. The Redskins ran it to the kicker. Davis from the 43-yard line brings it out across midfield. This one is going to go to the Panthers.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Yeah, they plowed into him. They tried to block the punt on Marcus Gates. Automatic first down. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. The Redskins just keep shooting themselves in the foot, but the Panthers cannot capitalize. That's the funny part. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. New life for the Panthers. And now Luke George under center.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Hands off to Holt, out to the 19, a gain of 3. Make it a gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. .345 left to play in the third quarter. Still just a 3-0 game. Excuse me. Misty made ribs for dinner. That was good. It's been a while. It's been about a decade or more. 2nd and 8 from the 19. George to Holt. And Daryl Holt out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. Make it a gain of 5 as Deshaun Moon comes in and makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Panthers at their own 23-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the far side. George under center. Moore in motion. George to Dixon. And Dixon to the 27, a gain of 4 yards. That's Daryl Dixon, the 4th-year back out of Stanford. That'll be a first down for Carolina. Tackle made by Brian Trickett, the 8th-year defensive end out of Ole Miss. 1st and 10, Carolina at their own 27-yard line. 2:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Still a 3-0 game. George under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
George to Dixon. Gets outside, and Daryl Dixon out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Cameron Cole came up, made the tackle for the Redskins. Yeah, pretty much. They're trying to protect the players. Well, there used to be a 5-yard face mask and a 15. They just made it 15. Panthers come out in the eye. George under center. George fakes the handoff. Dumps it off to Link. And that's Melvin Link, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, out to the 39. A 3-yard gain. Yeah, the punters are pretty vulnerable when they're extended like that. I think they protect the quarterbacks way too much in the real NFL. You can't even breathe on a quarterback now without drawing a flag. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Panthers come out in the offset eye. George under center. George, play action. Throws, and caught by Cunningham. John Cunningham down to the 38-yard line. It's a 23-yard gain for the 6th-year receiver out of Oregon, John Cunningham. First down, Panthers. If they get a touchdown, they'll have a 2-possession lead. Carolina leads at 3-0 here late in the third quarter in what has been, up to this point, a very sloppily played game. In week 1, no less. Week 1 jitters. 1st and 10, Carolina from the Redskin 38-yard line. George under center. George drops back, throws, caught by Cunningham. And Cunningham out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Carolina first down. We're down to 42 seconds. 1st and 10 Panthers from the Redskin 27-yard line. Excuse me. 4 wide, 5 wide, empty backfield. George drops back, throws near side, caught by Jared Moore down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 17. And that'll be a Carolina first down. Coming up to make the tackle, number 35. That's Dalen Carnell, the rookie safety out of Iowa. Yeah, the way they're playing. Will they get the playoff in time here? 1st and 10 from the 10. Down to 4 seconds. George looking, throws, and it's caught by Crusoe. Touchdown, Carolina. Elijah Crusoe with a touchdown catch on the last play of the third quarter, and the Panthers take a 9-0 lead. The third-year receiver out of Ohio State, Elijah Crusoe. Just a jump ball in the back corner of the end zone. And now Lucas Ewing for the extra point. You gotta be kidding me. He missed it. At the end of 3, Panthers lead it 9-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Carolina Panthers are going to be looking for a new kicker before they host the Giants next week. Lucas Ewing missed the extra point. Ewing has missed 3 out of 4 field goal attempts and a missed extra point. That is 10 points left on the board. Wow. So the Panthers lead it 9-0. And they'll kick off to start the fourth quarter. Quality. Evil Dad says. Quality. Yeah, I think the Panthers are going to be looking for a new quarterback. Or a new kicker. Excuse me. There's the kick. From the 1, Washington on the return over the 20, 25. And Sean Washington out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Redskins, they got to score twice now. Something they haven't done all game, and that scores some points. Washington will start from their own 25-yard line. We'll have the Patriots and the Bengals next from Cincinnati. There'll be about a 10 to 15 minute break between games. I have to call my sister real quick. 1st and 10 from the 25. Hicks in the gun, 4 wide. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, throws deep, and caught by G. Scott down the sideline, out to the 38-yard line of the Panthers. A 38-yard catch for the 5th-year tight end out of Ohio State. Finally making the tackle, number 26. That's Lee Lewis, the 2nd-year defensive back out of New Mexico. So the Redskins are now on Carolina territory. Try to get a quick score here if they can. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hicks looking, throws, near side. Caught by Scott. He only gains a yard before Jacob Manu comes up and makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. Jacob Manu, the rookie linebacker out of Washington, University of. We're coming up on 7 minutes left in regulation. Panthers lead it 9-0. 2nd and 9 for the Redskins. Hicks in the shotgun. Single back. Hicks draws back. Throws outside. Caught by Virgil Say. And he's out of bounds at the 25. A gain of 12. It'll be a first down for the Redskins. Virgil Say, in his 14th year out of Oregon State. He spent 1 year with the Bengals and now in his 13th year with the Redskins. He was traded after only one season with the Bengals, and he's been a mainstay of the Redskins ever since. 1st and 10 from the Panther 25-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, throws, dumps it off to Metcalf, and Mark Metcalf to the 19. A gain of 6. 5th-year receiver out of LSU. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 19-yard line. McCleskey on the tackle. Everett McCleskey. 2nd and 4 from the 19-yard line. In the I formation, Hicks under center. Hicks fakes the handoff, dumps it off to Mateor to the 16, a gain of 3 yards. Cam Mateor, the rookie tight end out of Arizona State. Can you imagine being shut out by the Panthers? Well, the Redskins are in field goal range, down 9-0. Everett McCleskey came up, made the tackle for the Panthers. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the Carolina 16-yard line. 5:52 and counting. Redskins really need a touchdown out of this drive. Hicks under center. Back to throw. Dumps it off to Metcalf, down to the 10, a gain of 6. And that'll be enough for the first down. A 6-yard gain. .534 and counting. 9-0 Panthers. Jacob Manu on the tackle. First and 10. Just outside the 10-yard line. They get a first down about the half-yard line. 4 wide, Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Washington. Sean Washington to the 8-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. Tackle made by Jake Thomas, the rookie safety out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 8-yard line. Clock is moving. We're down to 5:06 left to play. Panthers up 9-0. We share synapses. It's a Scorpio thing. Coming up on 5 minutes left. 2nd and 8. Redskins at the Panther 8-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught. Nope. Dropped. Broken up, actually, by number 56, Clarence Riley, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Texas State. It'll be 3rd down. Big 3rd down for Washington. It's like Evil Dead said, they don't want to settle for 3 here. They want a touchdown. 3rd and 8 from the 8-yard line. Again to the white team. Remember, you're wearing red today. 3rd and 8 from the 8. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, throws, and caught by Metcalf. Touchdown, Redskins. Mark Metcalf, an 8-yard touchdown catch. And Washington makes it a 1-possession game. It's now 9-6 in favor of the Panthers. Washington gets their first touchdown of the new season in the 4th quarter of their first game. Yeah, Hicks is the bomb now. And now Cody Foster for the extra point, which has been an adventure in this game. Kick is up. And it's good. Now the Redskins can win it with a field goal if they get the ball back, as the Panthers lead it 9-7 with 4:42 left here in the 4th quarter. Live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina, Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Yeah, well, a win's a win. Whether it be 1 point or 100, a win is a win. They count the same in the standings. Sam Beasley will kick off for the Redskins now, the 8th-year punter out of Missouri. You take them however you can get them. So Beasley will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Jewell on the return over the 20, 25. And he brings it out to the 34-yard line. That's Caden Jewell, the rookie out of Texas A&M, on the return. Luke George will come back out. His numbers on the day. The Panthers need to eat up some time. The Redskins need to force a stop. 4:37 left. Carolina leads at 9-7. Stormtrooper kick for Carolina. I think the Panthers are going to be looking for a new kicker before their game against the Giants next week. 1st and 10. George throws. Caught by Cunningham. And John Cunningham out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Thomas Davis on the tackle for the Redskins. First down, Panthers. Now they can eat up more time. Deshaun Moon also on the tackle. Davis is available. JG is back. How you doing there, JG? We're at the tail end of this one. We have the Patriots and Bengals after this. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. In the I formation, George to Holt. And Holt to the 49. Injury timeout. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line. Again, the Panthers will host the Giants next week, and the Redskins will be at home for the Eagles. That'll be next week. Tomorrow we'll be on at 9 Eastern, an hour late. Just one game tomorrow. It'll be the Packers and the Lions from Detroit. The Green Bay Packer debut of Anthony Lambeau Sr. with his new team. From the Redskin 49, everybody in tight. George in the shotgun. 2nd and 9. George to Dixon. And Dixon to the 49-yard line. No gain. Tackle made by Santonio Gray. Yeah, we'll just talk about how awesome it was. No, I have some notes I'll be going over. Some things I saw that I don't particularly agree with. 3rd and 9 from the 49-yard line. George in the shotgun. George looking. George throws deep. Caught by Jared Moore. Down to the 24-yard line. A 25-yard gain by Moore. And a first down for Carolina. Well, it was incredibly hot during Fair Week. And that affected the crowd. And then it rained like nobody's business on that Friday. We had rain and lightning so bad they had to shut down the rides and they shut down the concerts on the outdoor stages. We still had the Demolition Derby in the rain, which actually made it more fun. But the crowd was down. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 3 to the near side. George in the shotgun. George fakes the handoff. Throws near side. Caught by Cunningham. A loss of 2 yards back to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 12. Well, good, JG. Alaska's a pretty state. It's a big state. No, the fair is held on the fairgrounds where the Smith County Ag Center is. It's a pretty large facility. 2nd and 12 from the 26-yard line. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. In the offset eye. George looking. Throws. Caught by Moore. And Jared Moore down to the 15. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Panthers lead it 9-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Carolina can put the game away even with just a field goal here. Well, they'll make it a 2-score game if they get a touchdown. Third and 1 for the Panthers at the Redskin 15-yard line. A field goal keeps it in reach. Makes it a 5-point game. 4 wide, George under center, Moore in motion. George to Dixon. And Dixon gets stacked up and a flag is down. Darrell Dixon will sort this one out. I don't think he got the first down. Holding on the Panthers, on Taylor Beasley, the right guard. I would back him up. I hate giving him third down again, but it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. I don't think he got the first down, but they're going to back him up. Oh, did they? Okay. I missed that. Everybody in tight. 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. George under center. George hands off to Dixon, and the Redskins get him in the backfield. A 4-yard loss. Thomas Davis came in. No, Kevin Ball, I'm sorry, made the tackle. In a timeout. I think the Redskins took one. They want to conserve time. They sure did. Bring on Trooper. All right. This will be a 44-yard field goal attempt by Lucas Ewing. He has missed 3 of 4 field goal attempts in this one, and he also missed an extra point. If he makes this one, then we'll keep him for next week. From 44 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. He made it. 2 of 5. And the Panthers take a 12-7 lead. That puts them up by 5. That forces Washington now to get a touchdown. But the Redskins have time. 1:49 to play. They have 2 timeouts. Yeah, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Redskins need a touchdown, though. Ewing will kick off this time for the Panthers. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line by Sean Washington over the 20, 25, and he brings it out to the 29-yard line. And now Peyton Hicks. Can he lead a comeback? The Redskins have never led in this game, even though they had chances to. Eli Hicks, the 10th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks under center. Redskins from their own 29. Hicks draws back. Hicks throws and caught by Marshall to the 37, a gain of 8 yards. He's 2nd and 2. Redskins in the hurry up. Hicks in the shotgun. On 2nd down, Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, rolls out, and Hicks is going to tuck and run. He's got the first down and slides at the 46, a gain of 9. First down, Washington. Redskins quick back to the line. Got to get the receivers back. 1:12 left. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Looking. Steps up. Fires outside to Marshall, but he's going to be hit for a loss. Actually, he gained a yard to the 47. Now they say no gain. Under a minute to play. They stay in the hurry up from their own 47-yard line. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Marshall across midfield. And the Redskins take a timeout. It's a 4-yard gain to the 49 of the Panthers to bring up 3rd and 5. The Redskins have 1 timeout left. They're in Panther territory. They need a touchdown. Panthers lead it by 5, 12-7. Redskins trying to pull this one out in the last minute of this game. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Hicks draws back, looking, throws, and it's nearly picked off. They were looking for Marshall, and it was taken, it was Verlin Wells knocks it down. That's what I wanted to say. It'll be 4th down. I had vapor lock of the brain there. It'll be 4th down as Verlin Wells deflects the pass away. Redskins have to go for it at the Panther 49-yard line. 4th and 5. Pick up the 1st down. Do that much at least. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws, and it's knocked down by Jacob Manu. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Panthers are going to win this. Redskins only have 1 timeout. We're down to 39 seconds. And the Carolina Panthers, in an absolutely ugly game, are going to beat the Redskins by a score of 12-7. The Redskins are going to be 0-1, and the Panthers are going to be 1-0. Break up the Panthers. The Redskins do have a timeout. We'll have a snap, and then they'll take a timeout here. In the victory formation. Luke George will take a knee. The Redskins will take their final timeout. One more snap, and this one is over. Evil Dead's going to miss his first game of the season. Well, you knew it was going to happen eventually. As good as he is, he's not perfect. And I found new NBC music. Better than what I was using yesterday. 2nd and 11 from the 47. This should be the last play of the game. Possibly. George will take a knee. And the Carolina Panthers are going to get a Week 1 upset, defeating the defending Eastern Division champion Redskins. Final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Carolina 12, Washington 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Patriots Bengals in about 10 minutes.